Hi student, good morning to all of you and welcome to SST class. Today we'll discuss chapter number 6, your class 4, waste management. So we today discuss the waste management. Now we'll discuss this waste management. Okay. This is waste management. We'll discuss how the waste management is necessary nowadays. You might know that crores of people are using plastics and that plastic is thrown to rivers, waters, canals, and that plastic going to sea, oceans, and after entering sea, ocean, or the plastic, the fishes are eating it and we are eating the fishes. Like this we are indirectly consuming the plastic, and this is dangerous to us. uh, plastic is the great, or this is the uh, big problem of the world. So in many cases, not only plastic, many uh, wastage are damaging our surrounding, our environment. So we need to now the waste management, how the waste should be recycled, management in a good way, and that should not be damage to our health, our environment, our surrounding. So we should never take the good step. Now come to discuss this is every time you see a garbage heap, you must be wondering where the garbage come from. Every time, in any time you see a garbage heap, you must be. This is the garbage heap. You just look, garbage heap. You must see the garbage heap. Uh, it is wondering where the garbage comes from, where the garbage come from, because the smell is coming out, and we are just uh, closing our nose and crossing the roads. Where does it go? Sometime how it is coming, from where coming the smells. We are thinking like this, where does it go? Most of the garbage that you see around is created by human being. uh, we are looking this type of garbage heap surrounding us, that is only created by the human being. Every day, thousands of tons of waste is thrown out from our household, offices, factories, playground, schools. Okay, every day, thousands. You just see thousands of tons of waste is uh, thrown out of our household, office, factories, playgrounds, school, etc. The waste material mainly consists of papers, papers, broken glasses, metal or plastic, goods, vegetables, fruits, peels, and leftover food. Animals like cows, buffaloes, horse, camel, and dogs produce waste around us. These are the environment. This is the surrounding where we all are making the waste management. Like every day we are throwing thousands of tons of waste thrown out of our home, household, offices, factories, playground, school, etc. The waste material mainly consists of like paper, broken glasses, metal, or plastic goods, vegetables, and food pills. Like this leftover some leftover foods we are throwing, and it is damaging the environment. We are okay getting the smell, and mosquitoes are breeding. We are affecting the different diseases. Okay. uh, then like animals like cows, buffaloes, horses, camel, and dog produce waste around us. This is the thing. Then these are elements, and these are all they are responsible, like office holder, householder, then play in playground, factories. We are all responsible how to management the waste, so that the waste are coming from different form, from different way, from different lives in different source. So now come to next. In recent, one minute. In recent time, there has been a steady increase in the amount of garbage due to increase in population, industries, widespread use of polythene bags and packaging. In recent time, there has been a steady increase in the amount of garbage due to increase in population, industries, widespread use of polythene bags and packaging. Yes, we are using these things. We are now also using in a very much way, in a great amount, using the plastic polythenes. We are just going to market and taking the plastic. They are providing the goods and service goods in plastic. We are coming. We are taking that plastic to home and throwing outside of the home surrounding, and that plastic eaten by cows. They are going to die, and this and the environment is going to damage. Many type of problems are coming, and we are facing also some all the problems, like using the widespread use of polythene bags, packaging, these things. The garbage has become a hazard for human beings, animals, birds, and environment. Yes, the garbage has hazard. Definitely is a hazard, and it is caused through damage. It is hazard. Hazard means damage and destroy. Means negative word for human being, uh, animals, birds, and environment. These things will damage or hazard for human being, animals, birds, and environment. It will hazard due to the not waste management. So we need the waste management most necessary. It pollutes the air. Okay, definitely it pollutes the air. It pollutes the air, the water bodies, and the land. We have pollution also, water pollution, air pollution, water sound pollution, like this. And due to the garbage heap, due to the unclean environment, it will cause to pollute the air, water bodies, and the land, and our surround will not clean. then it will cause to create different viruses, different bacteria, causes diseases, and will face the problem, and it is harm to human body, animals, birds, and environment. Um, okay, this is, it becomes a breeding ground for germs, mosquitoes, piles, rats that cause diseases like dysentery, typhoid, cholera, plague, etc. See here, it becomes a breeding ground. Yes, it became a breeding ground for germs, mosquitoes, flies, and rats that cause diseases like dysentery, typhoid disease, cholera disease, plague, dengue, malaria, like this, okay, etc. It also causes foul smell. It also causes foul smell. We are just stopping and closing the nose and crossing the garbage heap due to the garbage problem. It is important not to throw waste material in open areas like outside our house, on the street, road, park, etc. So it is important not to throw waste material in open areas like outside our house, on the street, road, or parks, etc. There is two main type of waste material. Are one is biodegradable waste material, another one is by non-degradable waste management. So first we'll discuss the biodegradable waste management, and this is the biodegradable waste are dry leaves, vegetables, and fruits, peels, eggs, shell, peppers, leftover food items. They can be converted into harmless substance by dumping them in a pit. The pit is covered with soil and converted into compost. It can be used as manure. This will reduce the amount of garbage. So this is definitely biodegradable waste like vegetables and fruits, uh, peels, egg cells. This is egg cells, peppers, leftover food item. This will biodegradable. It will not cost to okay. It will manage in good way. Then it will make the compost. We can make okay convert it into compost, and it will help us to in a other way. Otherwise, this is also cause to harm the hazard the human being, animals, birds, environment. They can be converted into harmless substance by dumping them in pit. Okay, if we throw it in a dumping them or substance and digging, by digging it, we can put it uh, on earth, then it may be the harmless, and we can convert it into a compost also. The pit is covered with soil and converted into compost. It can be used as manure. This will reduce the amount of garbage. Then now next, amount of garbage. This is look the video, so picture. Animals, plants waste can be converted into biogas that is used as a domestic fuel. Generally, human and animals waste is covered with soil in rural areas. So we can also through the biodegradable material use and make into biogas, and that biogas help us to fuel in rural areas, that is used as a domestic fuel also. Generally, human and animal waste is covered with the soil in rural areas, but this causes health hazard. Okay, there is a not upon defecation. People are not using the toilet, bathrooms. They are going to outside, so that this is also cause the problem to create different type of diseases, and they are facing the problem. So it should not be there. The proper toilet system should be there. And now the government of India, the present government of India is that is giving the uh, facility to the poor people to Swachh Bharat mission, through Swachh Bharat mission, giving toilet, bathroom to every home with amenities, 24-hour water supply. But somehow it is achievable or implemented, but somehow it is not achievable or implemented in rural. Many areas are not implemented properly. It is not checked by officer properly, and there is some corruption. Many people are not getting the good facility, but somehow in some areas they are getting, and many areas of the India also declare the often defecation village, district, state. Okay, then come to, but this causes health hazard. In cities, the toilet waste goes to treatment plants through pipes. The solid waste is separated, and water is used for irrigation. So in town, it is many people are using toilet system, and the waste is going through the treatment of plant or pipe system, and solid waste separated, and the water is going to the for uh, irrigation system. So it was um, your biodegradable waste. Now we'll discuss the bio non biodegradable waste. We'll discuss. Bio non-degradable waste are nail, polythene bags, aluminum foils, pins, glass, rubber, plastic pieces, chemicals, and construction waste from buildings, bridges, roads, etc. Non-biodegradable waste cannot be converted into harmless substance, but most of it is recyclable. Suppose Kerala government wanted to melt the plastic and making the strong road for 5 kilometer, 10 kilometer by using the plastic. And many areas in Ambikapur also there is a plastic cafe. Means you will, if you will give 1 kilo plastic, then they will give you full meal. And or if you will give half kilo plastic, then they will give you breakfast. Like this they are doing the initiative by the local administrative, and this is good things, good initiative, and their aims and condition is recycling the waste. It is very good. So the waste, non-biodegradable waste are what? Nails, polythenes bags, aluminum fuel, pins, glass, rubber, plastic pieces, chemical, chemicals, and construction waste from buildings, bridges, roads, etc. Non-biodegradable waste cannot be converted. This thing you have to recall. Non-biodegradable waste cannot be converted into harmless substance, but most of it is, if we'll select good one, and you can we can convert it into the recycling. Okay, So what is the meaning of recycling? Recycling means separating usable materials from the waste and converting them into a new product. So this is also important. You have to recall recycling means separating usable materials from the waste and converting them into new product. Paper can be recycled to make newsprint, toilet paper, etc. So if waste paper is there, then we can use the waste paper to recycle it, and we can make it newspaper, newsprint, toilet paper, etc. Iron, copper, aluminium, plastic, and glass can also be recycled and made into useful items. Recycling protect the environment in the following ways. So we can also recycle by using of waste iron, copper, aluminium, plastic, and glass. And this will in what ways? First, it reduces the amount of waste. Second, it conserve our natural resources like timber, water, iron, etc. In C, it reduces pollution. In D, it saves energy also. It saves energy also. So we have discussed this thing for today. And next video, I'll make you the method of reducing waste management. Otherwise, if I'll make this, then the video will be so long, and you have to problem to look it or watch it. Okay. So this is too much for today. Thank you and have a nice day.